that over here on the hoist. That way I can get some sort of mounts to hold that bed. I need to get the bed completely secured. And I also need to get something made up for cab mounts. So my thoughts, I need to get this over here on the hoist, raise it up so I can get up underneath of it easier. And once I get the bed floor sitting exactly where I want it, and I can get the front panel put in to where this is squared up and leveled and all that, then I can get the bed off of it and finish all the welding and clean up all the little annoying stuff. But I need to get that put in place and get it attached. I mean, you can see it's just sitting there. I'm gonna see if I can't use that front panel up front. I don't know if I'll be able to or not, but the main thing right now is I need to get that floor. I was looking at it this morning. I need to get that floor slid back that far. And then make my mounts that I can bolt to the frame. Get that mounted first. And then I can do the front panel. I gotta find out how much a front panel is for this style bed. I'm waiting on that. But once I get those figured out, then I can get it all secured and move back onto this. Depending on the price of that bulk panel, I might be running to Restoration World tomorrow to get the door skins. I need to get the doors secured, and I need to get the bulk of the fabrication buttoned up, because who knows how long I have in this building. I want that as one piece when it leaves here, so I ain't carrying a whole bunch of pieces. I am debating on some other things for this truck, just to make it that much more movable, I guess you'd say. But that's a later video. Alright, I'm gonna see about finishing cleaning this mess up from that Caprice and get it over here. Alright, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get that truck outside. I'll get it moved over here so I can get this floor cleaned up. Hopefully that'll work. Gotta take it out of here. Well, that was a little interesting. It's got some weight to it. All right, I'm gonna leave that set right there for a minute while I sweep this floor up, clean the mess. And I want to see some headway on that thing this week.
I'm free, spirit forever. I am free, spirit forever. Speeding through town, taking a chill. Patrolman, let me go $200 bill. Better let me sign this page in your book. Yeah. Leave the town feeling like I'm some kind of crook. The border police notice took its own. Asked me if it was good.
We're going to play a little game that I'm not a fan of, called Will It Balance? It might be a little bit fun. hoist up to the frame in the front, then I gotta figure out a block to the rear. It's touching the frame, and I've got about 18 inches in the rear. Let me see what I can come up with here. Now, that won't be too bad, as long as it'll balance. I think it'll work. Well, it made it tight back here in this corner. Well, I have to say, that's the largest truck I have ever had on that. I've had some crew cabs, never had a crew cab with a diesel and an 8-foot bed. And all the crew cabs I've had on there has been them short doors. It's the longest vehicle I've had on there and the heaviest vehicle I've had on there. But that worked out pretty nice. Flip this up, left these down. I can get up under here and do some work. I like it. All right, see, now I need to make some sort of mount here. I gotta slide this back. This is just sitting there because I plan on putting that back in. I had to remove it from a hitch. It hit the corner of it. I'm either going to put that back in there or I'm going to put another one or something. We got to have that support on the floor. Okay, so I'll make a mount and a mount. This one's right over the shackle. Don't really need it. And a mount here. Let's see, I got to take up this space right here. And that's going to make room for the bed front to go in there. That'll work. Okay, I like it. All right. That's the perfect spacer in there. In the back, I need 2 inches as well. Beautiful. Beautiful. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna weld this tubing on to the frame. Here's my bolt holes for the bed. I'm gonna do the same thing to the second set. In the very back, I need to just get a spacer in there for now because I gotta adjust this floor back. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Gotta find the hole, man. Gotta find the hole. Alright. Tightened it up. I'm going to, I'll leave that tight. See, when I bring this back, I need this to step forward to hit that frame still. So, all right, that'll be all right. I'm gonna get the other side. See if I can drag you out here without. Can you see? Sorta. All right. Get this one up in here too. Hey, that'll work. All right. Now, the bed spacing is ready. I've still got to do some adjustments. I've got it centered, so that's not a problem. I just need to move it straight back. All right, according to my calculations here, I need to move this bed floor back 1 3/4 of an inch. So I put a piece of tape with a mark lining up there, come over, put 1 3/4. Same thing up here. That way if anything moves, I can judge it by how everything's setting. Okay, so I'm gonna move that bed back 1 3/4 of an inch, and then I'm gonna weld these to the frame. Okay, I moved that back, and that's about exactly how I had figured it right there. These will get welded on there. I'll probably do something here to box that in, but I'm gonna wait because this hitch is getting raised up in here. This is gonna be tied between, and the hitch itself is gonna come in, flip down the license plate for the hitch eventually. But I got it squared up. You can see I leveled the tubing with the inside of the frame there to keep it centered. Same way back here. This side I got 3/8 of an inch, 3/8 of an inch. Measuring here to the center of the holes. Everything's squared up. And see now, when I move this forward, I got room to put that panel in there, and then all I got to do is connect the center. Yeah, I can get that all pulled down where it needs to be, and it'll be good. There's 4 pickup points. Now, I got to get some more tubing, but these are coming off, because I'm going to do a 4-link on it, but I'm going to do another one right here. That'll be 4 in the front. These are coming off, and I'll do another one here, and that'll be 4 in the rear. That's more than enough. but I gotta pick up some more tubing before I can finish it. But I can get these mounted. I can get that anytime. So I'm gonna have some other fab up under here anyways. Once I get my fuel tank put back in right here, the fuel hose will come out right here and curve up, and the fuel door right here. That's that fuel door I showed you on Sunday night's premiere right here. All I gotta do is get the plastic piece that goes in there, and the other bed might have that piece. I'll have to look. All right, I'm gonna get the welder fired up and get that bed to where the floor and stuff is all secured. Now to get to the front. Now remember guys, this is just mock-up. I'm not gonna do any welding until I get everything secured exactly where I want it. Okay, so I had already done this mount. This is the old S-hanger mount. I believe that's because it was on a 3/4 ton chassis. The rubber's actually right here. I've never really dealt with that style of body mount, but all I needed to do was put a bolt in that one. So what I'm going to do, I've got a bolt in each side. Those just tighten down like that. Of course, I'll get better hardware when I go to finish the truck out. I just need to get something to secure it right now. So I got the front 4 body mounts on now. I need to come back here and make the perch to mount this body mount. Then the cab and the bed are secured. Beautiful. All right, guys. I looked around. The mounts I cut off that one chassis just isn't going to work. It's not going to look good. So what I did was I come in here. I got to get the body rubbers. They go on here. But I drew up a frame brace 6 inches in, 6 inches down. When I bolt that on there, I'll push it up against it and weld it. I just got to go out to my dad's shop and fabricate it. That ain't no big deal. I don't have that kind of material here, and my shear won't cut 3/16 material, and the brake won't bend 3/16 material with the dies that I have. So no problem. I'll just run out to his shop and bend up the bracketry. Other than that, I got these mounts done. Those mounts are done. These mounts are done. The cab is secure. It just needs the rear ones. I've got a spacer in here. As far as the bed goes, I'm gonna hold off until I get a front panel for it. The Dodge one just ain't gonna work. I'm supposed to go down to Huber tomorrow to pick up the door skins and the front panels. So, hey, I'm going to keep on moving on it. So what I did, I went out to the storage unit. I told you I had another back of a cab out there. I'm going to go ahead and get this section right here pulled out. And I'm going to try, I don't know if I can, but I'm going to try. This should be straight for that right there. I'm going to try to straighten this out. Hopefully, well, I'm going to do it the easiest way I can. I mean, come on now. I'll probably end up splitting it, getting it straight and welding it back together. That way I got a place for my door skin. I'm not concerned with saving none of this, but this panel right here is big back window panel. I will save that. People wanting to convert their small windows over, this is what they're looking for right here. Just the inside piece. The outside skin comes in, and then you got your small window in there, but you weld this in place, and then you come in and cut along the edge of this, and you got your big back window. I've done multiples of them, but as I pulled around the building, I don't know if any of you remember, but here a couple weeks ago, okay, since I was rudely interrupted by a spammer, okay. A couple weeks ago, my paint rep was up here, and he said he's a dealer for Milwaukee. Well, I told him my plans. I was going to do a video of crushing this thing, and he took it in and had it rebuilt. I'm assuming it came back to me. I'm going to put a battery on it and see how it cuts. All right, got a battery on it. I got a metal cutting wheel on here. I'm just gonna see what it sounds like first. That could have been ugly. That's right, I forgot. This one stops so fast it unscrews the nut. So you got to make sure you stay out of the way. Sounded good. All right, let's see what it'll cut. What are we going to cut here? All right, let's just cut down the bedside or the cab corner here. Can you see? All right, let's see what it'll do. Used one battery, one notch on the battery. Yeah, another notch on the battery. This thing is junk. It's getting crushed. Look at that. I cut 8 inches. What a joke. Milwaukee, I'll never buy your cordless grinders again. That's pretty bad. Send it in, get it rebuilt, and it comes back like that. That's a joke. It's a brand new one. I've only used it a handful of times. They're drills. I like the drills. But the grinder, not worth a penny in my eyes. All right, let's see what it'll do grinding paint. Well, for weak stuff, I think it'll be all right. See, now I just highlighted all them spot welds. I can pop them spot welds out of there and get this panel off. Okay, so to get this back panel out, there's a series of spot welds right there, and I just nipped that corner there, so. Should have done this from the start on the side. The way my shoulder feels, and operated tools. All right, the whole inside is loose. And I'm gonna cheat on this part. Oh man, I think I wore that disc down. Oh, come on. That might not be fun. everybody wants. Whoever buys it off of me can drill their own spot welds to get this little piece here off. And I got more scrap. Alright, so this will get welded in there like so. When I put that new skin on, I won't hem it over. It'll stick in like that, and I'll just plug weld them holes. But as you can see, it leans forward, so I gotta split this, bring it straight up. Yeah, I've already got my latch on here for the front door to hook to. Nice. I think that's gonna work out real nice. And see, I left this lip on here. Once I have this, have the bottom latch going into here, the top latch going into here, I'm gonna have a seal go all the way around. I wanna also put a seal going up the middle, that way that door seals to it and there's no air leaks in between. I think that's gonna work out real nice. I just gotta get this straight. I was kind of tinkering with this thing. For some odd reason, I am not getting power to the starter. When I hit the key, I get nothing. I'm gonna bring my test light in tomorrow. I don't know if a mouse got into the wires sitting out there in storage. I haven't seen any evidence of mouse chew or nothing like that, so I don't see that. I don't know. I'll bring the test light in, see if I'm getting juice to the igniter wire. I'd like to be able to fire this thing up, move it around, move it in and out of the building as I need it. I got to put the fuel tank in it before I do too much, but it'll fire up with what's in the lines. It'd be nice if it fired up and I could move it in and out. Either way, I'm out of here for the day. I will see you all tomorrow. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, leave me some comments, and share my videos. All right. Till tomorrow, have a good evening.